Hey everyone, today I wanted to go ahead and give an update video on the Ford Focus SVT. Today I don't have great news for the Ford Focus SVT. There's been like quite a bit of hold on the progression of this car. If you notice, I've tried doing multiple attempts to film this video, and it's really difficult to try to keep everyone up to date. I'm aborting the project and I'm parting out the car because I just can't fix it anymore. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm too crazy. I can never give up on a car, you know. For example, my gray Focus out there, holy crap, that thing has so many repairs. It's more than what the car is actually worth. But that's me, right? I was originally gonna make an hour-long video on this car and the whole process of bringing it back to life. But even filming with my dad is kind of difficult because both hands were kind of required on deck for this car to work. And I was just gonna go in and talk about it today and upload it today. It's been difficult to like sit down and talk about the dismay of this car, and I'm not really stoked about it, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do a walk around of the car and talk to you what things have been done and what things are needed to be done, and the cost of damages of it too. So we'll get to it right now. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the SVT engine. As it currently stands, the thermostat just got ordered from the dealership because I can't find any thermostats online that are not eye-poking expensive. There's some Ford websites that some specialty sites for SVT to have parts, but they're so ridiculously expensive, I'd rather go through a dealership. Let me move the battery box out the way. Right now we're getting the headers, the headers. Yeah, well, I'll talk about the headers in a second. The cat covers are currently being fixed because those are completely damaged from banging against curbs, because I feel like this car was lowered at one point. The transmission mount has been replaced too, with this one that I actually had laying around here in the garage, surprisingly. So this was laying around in the garage. Good condition. And I believe we might have another spare motor mount. Well, some are over here, but I don't know where that went. So a few things that I've done upgrade on this car. You can see I'm not stoked about making this video. We replaced the starter, so I put a better starter into the car. Put something a lot more nicer. The axle seals should be in by today. The PCV or the EM something, I don't know what this is called, was leaking oil. So the gasket got replaced for this thing as well. We also had an exhaust leak as well, which you can see the burn marks. We had an exhaust leak as well on this thing. This was also in good condition, luckily. This is just to let oil and out under certain pressures, I believe. That was in good condition. That thermostat is getting replaced. The clutch and everything was actually part. We hope that the clutch and the flywheel was the culprit on why the car wasn't shifting. But the shift linkage cables were also damaged. They're right over here. There's a video of me doing so, but it was so difficult. I don't think it'd be even a tutorial video, to be honest with you. But yeah, these were definitely heavily damaged and were not good anymore at all. I'm not, to be honest, like making this video, like, I'm not really happy about it. The axle seals will be coming in. Let's see what else is supposed to come in for this thing. I think that's mostly that else that needs to get replaced, and the transmission fluid. And one more thing, we're gonna come back here, look at the transmission. I'm gonna open up the garage. Take a look. We got spider webs on the car, man. Like, I don't know. It degrades, and the dust is like so bad. Like, I can do one swipe, and that's how dark my hands are. So let's come out here to the transmission, and I go in and discuss about the couple things we discovered that was going on with it, and what we did to fix it. First, there's a bushing that's missing here. So some of you guys might know about this. Yeah, there's a plastic bushing that's missing here. It was never here when I first got the car, and it never was a problem. But if any of you guys know where to track this at, let me know. I'll probably order one. Or some people actually deleted it. I don't know. So what the previous mechanic failed to do was replace the rear main on the engine. I warned the guy specifically, replace it. I'll pay for it. I don't care. I will pay for the cost and labor replacing the rear main. Fix it. Didn't do it. So this whole thing got drenched in oil severely. This thing got spewed in oil. It leaked everywhere. You can still see there still remains, and I had to spend a good decent time degreasing and soaking the transmission and power washing all the oil off. Once I was able to power wash all that off, the transmission looks like it's silver again. Before it was putrid black, and you can see there it used to look like that. I will clean at it a little bit more. The reverse light is still broken. Here's the sensor for it. We're gonna get that fixed soon. It snapped off. I think it snapped off when we went. I don't know. Something happened along the lines where it snapped off. Probably the negligence of the mechanic that I went through. The slave got replaced. The slave was also leaking as well. So, and then also the headers as well were also bent. So we just got those bent out, and so that solves majority of the issues. Oh, just hit the car. Cool. Majority of the issues that were wrong with regarding to the transmission. So that's my update on the SVT. So it just, so much is being done, so much work is going into this thing. I'm gonna tell you this: if you're gonna own a car like this, get ready to eat your damn wallet, because oh my god, it literally sucks paying out of, like, I don't even have the money, to be honest. I've been slapping everything on credit for this damn car, and it really kind of starts eating at you. I really want this car done and running. Once this car is done and running, it's gonna get repainted. It's gonna get new rims. It's gonna get all the aesthetics, and it should be a done-ish car, because a project car will never finish. So that's all, you guys. This is Greg from Legacy Media. Thank you for this update. For you guys out there who were curious on this car, I just wanted to update you. But damn, a project car is really freaking expensive. And do I recommend it? No. But I really like this car, and I like shitbox vehicles. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.